The demoniac meets Jesus. Listen to the detailed description with which Mark tells this man's story. Here is a man whose life is the very definition of unclean. He was somebody with whom no Orthodox Jewish community would ever have contact with. He lives in an unclean place, the cemetery. He is possessed by unclean spirits, demons. His uncleanliness has rendered him untouchable after several attempts from the local villagers to subdue him, to pull him under constraint. They realized that nobody, not even the strongest of their men or the strongest of their chains, can bind him, because there is something supernatural that has a hold of him that human material things cannot hold down. He's forced to live his life on the margins. His strength is supernatural. His circumstance is so severe that nothing will hold him back. Now they have tried, but now they're done trying. They will leave him up to self-destruction. Look at the extent of his torment. Mark tells us constantly in verse 5. Night and day, that's a merism, which simply means all day. He is for his employment. He is screaming among the tombs. He's walking through the mountains. He's gashing himself with stones. I want to say to you today that just like this man was taken over by the devil, so has our culture been taken over by the devil. Our enemy of our soul is real. What do you call sex trafficking on Craigslist in Chicago? It's the work of the devil. How do you explain the immediate, almost discreet access to pornography at the tip of our fingers? It is the work of the devil. What do you call the opening act of the Grammys? Though some of us sat and enjoy it. And its socio-political storyline, I want to tell you tonight, it is the work of the devil. But not only is our enemy real tonight, guys, I want to tell you that he's organized. He intends to destroy you and I. And that's the bad news. But I got good news for you tonight. I didn't come all the way from Chicago to tell you bad news. I got good news. Our enemy is a created being who, like everything else, must bow at the feet of his creator. Satan is strong, but he ain't as strong as God. And I want to fix something that I've heard in church before. I've heard the question asked, who is the opposite of God? And somebody said the devil. Let me tell you, don't you give the devil that much credit. God ain't got no opposites. He has no equals. He has no peers. The devil is down. That's why Martin Luther wrote, the prince of darkness grim. We tremble not for him. His rage we can endure. For lo, his doom is sure. Don't just talk about the devil. You better know that a mighty fortress is our God.